So welcome to the Miracles and Science Center for Continuous Personal and Professional Development. Today, the 29th of January, I come with another daily life lesson. This daily lesson tells us about being able to take charge of ourselves. Romans 10:9, actually 10, tells us that you need to confess with your mouth. In most cases, we find that we tend to carry our burdens of ourselves and give them to another person. We tend to give the responsibility of our lives to another person. This lesson tells us that salvation only comes as a result of our personal efforts. Talking about salvation, it can start from the biblical perspective. We know that each one of us is created in the image of God, and we have the power to determine what we want to be in as far as salvation is concerned. But we find that we tend to shift that responsibility and give it to another person. Currently, we find that in most cases, people shift the responsibility of salvation from themselves and they hand it over to a pastor, a prophet, a prophetess, such that they think that when that person takes on the responsibility of praying for them, eventually the salvation of themselves is actually vested with that person, which is wrong. At the end of the day, even when you go to the priest, to the pastor, to the prophet to pray for you, you still retain the responsibility of having the different actions that are necessary for you to survive now and even in the future. You are the one in the battlefield. The other person can only help you, guide you, but you are the one who is in the battlefield. I have seen people blaming others for whatever things that have gone wrong in their lives. Yes, somewhere, somehow, someone might have triggered the process that led it where you are. But at the end of the day, the moment, the day you reflect and take responsibility of the role you played, the responsibility that actually it was you at the end of the day who was supposed to be in charge of your destiny, then you start to recognize and take charge of your life. And in that way, you'll be able to realize that salvation, in whichever context, spiritually, intellectually, financially, relationship-wise, is vested within your efforts. So this reminds us that as individuals, we have the responsibility over our lives, and we should never blame others for what we are not. And also, we should know that others can assist us to be what we are. But at the end of the day, it is again our efforts that actually highly contribute to where we are and where we want to be. This has been a daily lesson for today.